Okay, I'm going to add some color to this. And I'm not sure if you can see my colors. I have some Mars black here. I have some ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, alizarin crimson, and some titanium white. These are the colors that are on here. Generally, I don't use a white or a regular black, but for these purposes, I am. And unfortunately, I don't have a large enough size brush to paint with, so I'm going to use a number, I think this is a number 4. It's quite small, but I used the black and the white a grade down version, and I'm just using it again here to go over my lines. The painting is moving more than I care for it to. My main thing here is to express where I want my main colors. So I'm not covering up what is there. This is adding a weird color to it, but that's okay because I'm going to need that. I needed to keep me on track. I was trying to create somewhat Prussian blue. There's some marvelous colors already on here, and I don't want to lose them. So what I'm going to do is crowd this background. Without losing all of the colors that are there. It's somewhat muddied. Which is okay. covering up without covering up the Fantastic, making sure that I got paint under there. The fantastic part about these acrylics is your eyes are going to pick up those colors that are underneath in here, but I don't want this to be so prominent as to take away from the red that's going to be down there. But what I'm going to do is, some of this white may give the impression of clouds. I don't want to cover up all of the white. I'll deal with that later. These splotches of red and blue, I don't really want to lose too much of that. I want to see if it'll work by me just leaving it there. Okay, I'm back. I needed to introduce some Cad Red medium. I forgot I had some in there before, so I want to continue with the color harmony and address the red and white portions of the flag right now, because in this area I'm still not decided as to the red and the white. And so now I'll just start placing the red and the white on there. A red stripe here automatically means this stripe is red in here. You either work with red or white and not both at the same time. That is flowing that way. This will look better white, so I'm going to put red here. That's white. That's going to automatically make that be white. And so I'm going to come right in here and fudge another red stripe here. That's red there. This is starting to dry, and as you can see, the red is not that transparent, but it appears to be transparent. Don't know, it may look better to offset these instead of having this red and this red. It may be better to make that white and then that red, to swap them. I'm going to, that's red in there. And that will make this red here. This stripe is white. This one is red, but I think maybe a very narrow stripe in there. This one is going to be white, and I'm going to come right here. There's an extremely large amount of texture on this. That's white in there. We kind of like this red next to this boob, sorry. I'm losing all of this color in here. And that's the beauty of putting all these deep, dark, rich blues and reds. They kind of mingle together, and so you see some violets up in there too. But I'll continue to lose them, which is fine. The color itself gets lost as it dries. But the great part about it is it's keeping the rich, dark undertones. And so as I add more layers, it just builds up more texture, more layers, more depth of color, and that red is going to pop out later. But right now, it isn't quite where I want it, and that area up there is still kind of muddy to me. Well, muddy in my mind. I can't see the stripes yet. Here, however, it's here. Trying to decide, and I can't. So what I do see, let me loosen this up again. I need the bottom edge up. I need to see this down here. It's red, white. This red stripe right in here. I'm gonna give it some white. White there, some here. I'll put a little in here. I don't want that fully white there. I want the red to be the most dominant part of this. And sometimes it just comes alive as you paint it, which is fine with me. And that was blue. that's fine for that. The boot is here. It's blue, 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 blue. Here. That is and what I'm doing right now is just trying to use all the paint that's sitting on my palette. The white is in there. There with the red. The white is coming in there, and I need some red in here. This seems to be lost in there. And I'm stepping back to look at it, and still in that upper right hand corner it's too much blue. It's still a little too much blue up there. And I'm looking because I can't decide whether to just put some more red and white stripes up in there, or to bring that blue up top down. The